All right. November 18th, 1956, leader of the USSR, Nikita Khrushchev, said, "We will take America without firing a shot. We will bury you. We can't expect the American people to jump from capitalism to communism, but we can assist their elected leaders in giving them small doses of socialism until they awaken one day to find that they have communism. We do not have to invade the United States. We will destroy you from within." And that was November 18, 1956 from Nikita Khrushchev. So, we do not need to invade the United States. We will destroy you from within. Sounds like Nikita Khrushchev was correct. Said in an earlier video that America, the United States have never been so divided as we are right now, and pretty worrisome scenario that the United States is so that you can't talk about politics without somebody, getting enraged and going off on their particular point of view politically. And there's a whole lot of self-censorship going on when people post on social media or in conversations that they censor themselves in fear of offending somebody some way, somehow, and causing them to become enraged by what they have said or written. And so self-censorship is, pretty terrible practice. It's basically a literal form of censorship without a third-party censor. We're doing it ourselves. And that's not right. We should be able to speak our minds, to be able to say what we feel, say what we think, regardless of if it offends somebody or not. The beauty of the First Amendment, the freedom of speech, is the ability for anybody to be able to speak what they feel, what they believe, and that should be the way things are. But it's not. That it is obvious that you cannot speak your mind anymore without upsetting somebody somehow. And that's just not the direction we need to go. That's not the direction this country was intended to go. I believe somebody should have the freedom to say what they want, even if it offends me. There's things that people say all the time that get under my skin, that bother me, offend me, but they have just as much a right to say those things as I have to say the things I want to say. But here we are with self-censorship going on a regular basis, and nobody likes that. It's not a good road to go down. So, with the United States presidential election happening tomorrow, it's going to be very interesting to see how this all shakes out or doesn't shake out. Like I said, this country has never been as divided as it is right now, other than during the Civil War in the 1800s. We've never been so divided. And the fear that I have is that the only way out of this divisiveness is through literally an act of war, through a second civil war. That people are beyond the point of repair, they're beyond the point of compromise, and that's scary. In my opinion, America needs to build on common ground, common beliefs. We all have a belief in this country, or else, we could leave. Well, we can't just up and leave. It's kind of a stupid thing to say. You can't just pack up and leave. That's logistically impossible for most of us. but we can build on common ground, common beliefs. We all want to be able to say what we feel. Um, we need to get to the point in America that we understand that not all comments require a response. You know, somebody could say something, somebody could write something that gets under our skin. Let it go. It doesn't require a response, you know. Not everything requires a response. And we need to get to that point where that is a realization and a practice, you know, in the parlance of the way things are today. We need to normalize. Not everything requires a response. Let people speak. Just let them speak. It doesn't require you to respond to them. So, yeah, looking down the road here, we got the election coming up tomorrow. You can pretty much feel it in the air that the entire country, the entire world, because this country does affect the entire world, are sitting on pins and needles right now, waiting for the results of what's going to happen. I personally don't think that we're going to have a result tomorrow. I think we're going to be at a stalemate tomorrow. I think that it's going to be nobody's ceding the election. Everybody's going to be challenging the election. It's going to go to the Supreme Court. It's going to get messy. It's going to get complicated. It's going to get ugly. And, you know, it's been talked about in the mainstream media, and it's probably going to get violent. I hate to say that, but, you know, it's probably the way it's going to go. It's going to be a very unpretty situation. So, my main point in making this video today was talking about Nikita Khrushchev and his prophetic words. Call them prophetic words, I guess. But yeah, Nikita Khrushchev was correct in saying we don't need to fire a shot to America. We'll defeat them from within by dividing them internally. And whether that was done by design from 1956 forward, you know, 60 years, whatever, however, 70 years, or if that just by happenstance we became as divided as we are, needless to say, we've never been as divided as we are right now, and it's a very dangerous scenario to be in. And Nikita Khrushchev is correct. Nikita Khrushchev was correct, I should say. So, where do we go from here? Like I said, build on common ground. You know, bite your tongue. Not everything requires a response. Lead by your example, by being a good person. Anybody could say anything that they want. Lots of people say pretty words. Lots of people say motivational words. Whatever. That really is quite meaningless. We need to lead by example. We need to show people who we are really by our example, by our actions. Actions speak volumes. Words are just fluffy fillers. Quite useless. Show me your actions. Show me that you're a good person. Show me that you care. Show me that you're empathetic. Show me these things. Don't tell me about it. Don't, you know, keyboard warrior out, you know, all this hatred, all this vitriol. Any keyboard warrior can do that. But not many people can show with their actions and lead with their actions. And that's what the United States needs at this time. That's what the world needs at this time, are people to step up and lead with their actions. Lead and show that they are good people. And I think that, you know, that's really what we need. We need to become the change that we want to see in the world. You've seen that bumper sticker everywhere. Become the change you want to see. And that's what the world needs to do right now at this time. Anyway, I will leave it there for you. See you tomorrow. Election day tomorrow. Buckle up, everybody. Take care. Have a good day.